Meanwhile, right back here in Nigeria, Bendel Insurance Football Club of Benin were today forced to a 1-1 draw by Shooting Stars, and by today I mean yesterday, Sunday, in Ibadan in the match day 17 of the Nigeria Premier Football League. They were playing against Shooting Stars of Ibadan, sorry. The first half of the match, played at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium in Benin, had ended goalless, with Insurance FC missing clear chances to be in the front before halftime break whistle. It was when Insurance FC home fans thought their darling team will finish their last home game with maximum 3 points in their bag that Sikiru Alimi equalized for the visitors in the 85th minute of play, following Insurance goalkeeper's error. Insurance FC goalie Amas Obasogi went for an aerial contest for catch, but his gloves could not get a firm grip of the ball, losing the ball to anxious Sikiru Alimi, who quickly tapped in to level up for the Shooting Stars. The stalemate, however, does not affect the Benin Arsenal's chance of qualifying for the league-ending Super 6 playoffs. They will be playing their last match in the regular season against already relegated Nasarawa United in Jos. Meanwhile, Bendel Insurance FC have been paired against Ahudia FC of Abia State in the 2023 Federation Cup round of 32. The round of 32 match is scheduled to hold on Wednesday, May 10th in Calabar. That's more talk about a goalkeeper's ability to keep a clean sheet. No matter how good a defense is, though, a goalkeeper must still be able to keep his head. And one of the peak moments in a game when a goalkeeper can be exposed is when it's an aerial ball. You know, you're jumping and you're trying to time the descent of the ball. You would expect a goalkeeper who can reach into the air with his gloves, giving him a few inches over a player that is coming in with his head and can only come at the ball with his head, because any raised leg will likely lead to a foul, maybe even a red card offense. You would expect a goalkeeper to reach into the air because he would be the more dominant person, more dominant player in that scenario. But goalkeepers get it wrong, especially goalkeepers who are not very tall. They reach into the air and they miss the ball. One of the worst things about Hugo Lloris and Iker Casillas back when he played for Madrid was that as goalkeepers who were shorter, they weren't 6'2", 6'3", 6'4". They had plenty of good reflex to rely on in making last-minute saves. But when the ball comes in from a cross, comes in from a corner, they oftentimes made a lot of mistakes. Even De Gea at Manchester United has made mistakes when it comes to aerial challenges. Sometimes, obviously, players go into the goalkeeper. They hit him in mid-air. But usually goalkeepers are safeguarded by the referee. Any small hit, no matter how evenly contested the ball is, the goalkeeper usually gets protected. In this case, the question has to be raised about the Bendel Insurance FC's goalkeeper. What was he thinking? He made such a blatant mistake that he may very well cost the team going into the end of the season. Of course, they're still going to qualify for the Federation the final 16 tournament, but if he gives the same performance, the same absent-minded performance in those games, Bendel Insurance may walk away with nothing for the rest of the season, and that will be unforgivable. I try to put it myself in the mind of players when they go into the locker rooms and they know that one other player made a mistake. How do they justify coming around that player and saying it's okay, giving him a pat on the back and telling him they'll go again the next game? Especially when the stakes are so high, perhaps, for example, relegation is on the table, or even that a trophy is on the line and they That player makes a bad choice, a bad decision on the pitch, and it costs the game. Everybody else is doing their job, one player isn't doing his, and it leads to an unfortunate situation. I want to take a break, and I think we'll be right back with more stories from around the world.